So what do you think of our little haven in the woods? It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
Yes, it's yours. Okay, you made that point.
There's a lot to be said for that.
Really clear.
It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Not easy, no. We've dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that conceals us.
And of course, the response is the immediate attempting to rinse our skin, like getting the soap and rub it, you know? Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Which historically has happened many a time.
Would you look at that?
No way. It's okay, and yeah, okay. They didn't mention the dominant's name yet.
No.
Us and Walyas.
This man, Walyas, is he Leviathan's dominant?
Well.
That's right.
Okay.
Though he's no man, Walyas is still a baby.
Fine.
A
yes.
baby.
That's on me.
Forgive me, but you said that the dominant and his icon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
Oh, baby stand.
I'm sorry.
Walyas was the son of my great-grandfather.
Feed him the poop.
Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately. But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the icons sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village if my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Yes.
Huh.
Forgive me.
The Leviathan itself didn't listen.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the
So he
easiest
must have
thing
not
to
had
explain.
control.
Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him. Show you exactly what he has to endure.
Yeah, right. Because there's a level of like, can you control your icon,
us be off.
or is it controlling you? So
There's a road that leads north from the village. It'll take us right into the Surge.
No, wait. I want to look at that mural.
Are you bound for the wave, tributary?
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
Nice.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this
Let's
symbol
go! Yeah! Seal Fantasy 16.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
Catch
The
'em all.
feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village, and I'll do my best to answer.
Thank you. We will.
Then I bid you good tide.
Good tidings to you too. Tidings, huh? Ah,
Interesting.
I never
Our
thought about
lies
that.
across the bridge. If you're short of supplies, you may find what you need there. Though we will have to ask you for recompense, poor as we are.
Sure. I wonder if that was a water pun the whole time. Okay, so this place has its own side missions. Interesting. So was there any actual even subtle like gameplay aspect to the seals? Did they like make the map? Like, did they do anything, or was it just you got here in the story?
You got here,
Call it a
and
day.
now we recognize you as one of us.
Okay, because I'm like, is there even like a small like, oh, the map will not let you walk past this level barrier until you are holding. You know what I mean? Like, is there anything they did with it? But no, it's just a nothing. Oh, let's go, seals. Can't even see them in key items. Incredible. What a wild thing to just keep doing for nothing.
How may I be of service? My name is Delina.
And I serve as adjutant to Lady Shula, tributary of Mysidia. While other adjutants who came before me played the role of guardian as well as aid, Lady Shula is an able warrior in her own right and requires no protection. So I assist her in ministering to our people's affairs while she's absent or indisposed.
By way of example,
It was I who informed the rest of the village of your coming, at the tributary's request. If there is aught you wish to know of our people or our village, please do not hesitate to ask.
Oh man, Dragon's Dogma uses the word ought so much,
Yeah?
like with ridiculous amounts of context. Like it could just be used to be anything. There ought to be ought there, out there. You're like, what? It's like, yeah, it can be anything. They're using it as noun, adjective, and verb. It's crazy.
Sick.
It's kind of like Philadelphia and John. Have you heard that?
Yeah, because of Creed. Yeah,
Oh,
it's John, yeah.
I didn't. Creed uses that.
Yeah, in the new movie, like the girl says John, and he's like, "What's John?"
Oh, okay, I haven't seen that, but like I know that just anything can be a John, Jawn.
Yeah.
You know.
The first time I heard that was Eminem. Actually.
Oh, okay.
In like a really old like extra song, Kids or something,
Oh.
where he's telling kids about drugs, and it's like, "It's John, Claire. Women stick it up there or whatever." He just says
Yeah.
wild
All kind of Johns.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, there was a John over there. That kind of what's that John? You know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like it can be anything.
as I'm sure you're aware,
This land was once the domain of the Northern Things, though the settlement had lain abandoned for some time when our ancestors' wanderings finally brought them here. Remote as it was, it seemed to them the ideal place to settle, and they duly cast a glamour over it, that their new home might remain hidden.
the secret of the spell
Whoa.
itself.
Jesus, I've
Whoa.
seen a four-liner
Whoa.
before?
What the fuck?
I don't think I've seen a four-liner before.
Loke test. What's going on?
The hell?
Reggie, report this shit.
That's
A write-up, isn't it? That's a C-class write-up.
I mean,
It's
not really.
out of consistency. Squeezing extra text into the same... like, there must have been a
It is
bug,
weird.
but they had to put it all in here instead of adding an extra prompt.
Yeah.
They couldn't reprogram the game, so they had to just change
Make
the
it
display.
fit. Like, oh,
You
we have
know?
too much text. We can't shorten it
Oh,
anymore.
weird. Okay.
The secret of the spell itself had been passed down from generation to generation since the time we left Ash. We used it to disguise our camps, that the custodians of the lands through which we wandered should not learn of our trespass. And it was these temporary enchantments which led our ancestors to contemplate a more permanent solution upon arriving here.
Yeah.
So they built the cairns.
And this is bigger.
Yeah. No, this is not a bug. This is the fix.
Yeah. This is the workaround.
This is the workaround for something else. 100%.
So they built the cairns filled with all the shards of crystal the tribe could spare, and summoned forth a glamour large enough to cover the entire land. And for many days and nights thereafter, their bearers labored to attune the spell that the outside world might see this place slowly succumb to the blight.
And thus we hid ourselves away.
Welcoming none into our private haven, until you, that is. At first the spell only worked one way. It was only after the skies changed that we conjured a second illusion for the benefit of those inside. It was Lady Shula's idea. A salve for the nerves of those who feared the roiling storm clouds were a harbinger of the end.
I mean, they literally are, but okay, that blinders on the sky is a recent change then.
I pray that it brings you a little relief from the darkness of the world beyond the wall, as it has done us.
I mean, as long as we don't forget that it's real, right? Don't get lost in the illusion. I'm going to do that again just for some middle
As I'm
details.
The secret of the spell itself.
Past on generations.
So they built the cairns.
Okay. But if someone were to just literally wander into it,
Did get blinded.
they would.
What the?
And thus we
But they'd
hid
be in,
ourselves away.
right? It's not physically stopping you. You can just walk in. Yeah.
Our story began.
On the narrow coasts of southern Ash, where, for want of arable land, we relied on the mountain rains to quench our thirst, and the bounty of the sea to fill our bellies. And thus did we learn the value of water.
After the fall of Drake's Horn,
We spent decades in exile, drifting across the deserts and snowfields of the Twins, till at last we arrived here in Mysidia, our second true home. Here we found mountains, rivers, and seas not unlike those of our first home in Ash. All that we lacked was crystal. We have no mother crystal of our own here, nor have we ever received any stipend from our neighbors. Were it not for the few shards we had been able to stockpile during our wanderings in the storm, we might never have survived the first few winters, let alone cast the glamour that protects us. For to demand that the bearers among us sacrifice their lives for the benefit of the others was never an option. The hardships we faced on our journey had brought us together, and we would not be divided again. Thankfully, our unity proved our strength. And so here we have stayed, dependent only on the blessings which this land provides us. The springs, the rivers, the seas. These are all we motes of water need.
Yeah, okay. I guess it's I'm like, how could you hide in healthy land
I
when
bid you good time.
some people are like trying to find wherever the fuck they can because shit is getting blighted? And I guess it's like most people tend to flock to a mother crystal. So, just heading towards natural land might be a second priority to getting near a crystal if you're dependent on that shit.
You are Sid, aren't you? The man the tributary told us about? I wonder if you could help me.
With what exactly?
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband, Pavat? He's the village smith, among other things. Anyway, his name day's not far off, and I wanted to make a gift for him. He's a craftsman, you see, and he's been fretting about running low on the flowers he uses for dye making, so I wondered if you might collect some for me and give them to him.
Yes, right, fetch quests.
Would this gift not be better coming from you?
Perhaps, but it can't, for reasons I can't go into. Please, I know it sounds daft, but I'd be ever so grateful.
It does sound daft.
Jeez, what a wordo.
Fine. Which flowers does your husband need?
The sweet little blue ones that grow around the fount. Elder's blessings, they're called. We use them to dye our fabrics so we always feel close to water like they are. You don't need to go to the trouble of picking them yourself, though. Just speak to the field hands and ask them to share their harvest with you. 2 basketfuls should be enough.
Awfully bold request for someone that a stranger walking in that you've never met the likes of my kind. Okay, let's take some of these and then decide after the fact what we're gonna do about them.
Is that 2 quests?
It's the big plus after all.
Big plus in the circular fashion, right? And these are quest completion spots.
Excuse me. I wonder, might you be able to spare a basket of Elder's blessings?
No, they're mine!
Pavart's wife tasked me with collecting some for her husband and suggested that I speak to you.
Ah. Werda wants you to bless her better half with the fruits of our labour, does she?
Oh boy.
Go on then. Give the old fool something to squirm about.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry about it. An old fool Pavart may be, but if you come bearing gifts, he's not fool enough to turn you away.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you.
Love it to wander into a new culture and get played for a sucker. Frame 1.
Ah, welcome to Haven, friend.
Thank you. Forgive my presumptuousness, but the smith's wife has asked me to make her husband a present of some elders' blessings. 2 basketfuls, to be precise.
Well, I have one, if that's any help.
It is. I'm much obliged. They really are beautiful.
Aren't they just? Though that's not the only reason they have a special place in our hearts. Legend has it that when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the time took some seeds with them. And as they wandered high and low across the Twins, he'd plant them wherever they stopped for water. Every elder since has done the same.
Follow the flowers?
So when we finally put down roots here in Mysidia, the flowers did too.
That's a lot better of a reason.
Well,
That's a lot better of a representation of a flower's meaning than the last flower we learned about. You know, I'll take that one. I'll take that flower over the.
Let's get some ink flower.
Yeah. What was it called?
Wyvern's tail.
Wyvern's tail. Yeah. Not great. After completing the objective of some quests, you get the option to quick travel to the final destination. Get the fuck out. No way. What? Not mandatory. You can ignore it, but you can speed the fuck up. Oh my god. Yes.
Hold start. Sweet.
Wow.
We take those.
Where the fuck was this? Oh my god, did this update go backwards to the main game and add that? Or is this only in the DLC? That's incredible. Quick travel at the end of the quest. It did. They added that to the rest of the game.
Flowers.
Quality of life.
Let's go.
Here are your flowers, Pavat.
That woman. Come out. I know you're there.
Who? Me?
Come here, you weirdo.
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you. It's just, my husband can be a bit standoffish at times, and I thought this might be a good way for the two of you to get acquainted.
Wait, what?
What with you being a swordsman like, and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
So you made us give him flowers?
Turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on me.
Is he depressed? No? Then you're hired.
Pretty much done with them now, though. But for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. With or
Oh wait, you need a depression to make good blades.
Meddling.
Do you?
Here we are.
Bruh.
Acquainted. So if there's out you need,
I think you just need a
bring us the
dour
materials,
disposition.
All right.
All right then.
To come from the Grumble
Time for the
village.
flowers. I was running low.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
Aye. Crush the petals and it makes a fine and lasting blue.
Okay.
We use it to stain the cloth for our tunics and pennons. Remind us where we come from, like.
As modes of water. Children of the sea.
That's right. The pattern too was left by our ancestors. The Ceaseless Rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it. And no matter how that river has ebbed and flowed, changed its course, the flowers have always been with us, growing on our banks.
The same
back to
Leviathan
work.
that tried to kill you
If
all,
you need
right?
something crafting, let me know.
Yes.
I will. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Wasn't it just?
Oh, okay, you got your own shit. Uh-huh. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, the strength of our people represented by the Leviathan that you had to freeze before it murdered everybody. Yes.
Yes, that's the one.
Enhances Titan's iconic feat, Titan Block, making it capable to block attacks from behind while restoring small amounts to the HP gauge. That's pretty good.
Cool.
I don't think I'm often blocking shit that I'm not facing, but that's nice to know. Healing is good, though. I like the sound of that. What does MSQ stand for again? Main side
story
quest? Major side quests?
Main story quest?
Main story quest? Okay. Yeah, saw that pop up again. Forgot what that was.
Main scenario
Main
quest.
scenario quest. What language does that come from? Is that 14 talk? Yeah, I guess so. Phoenix Shift. Titanic Block. Yeah, alright, let's keep playing around with the new stuff.
What is it you want?
What do you want? What? But I thought you didn't. No. Everything's gonna be a downgrade for now. Also, this is DLC 2, so I'd assume that you'd
Yeah, he'd have like one good
something
thing
to
going.
surpass. But maybe later. That was an important side quest. It unlocked our blacksmith.
That girl got to.
You, on the other hand,
Oh, I'll have her hide when she gets back. Oh, sorry. I was leagues away. How can I help you? If you're after something from the storehouse, it's actually my wife you'll want to talk to. She will have to charge you for the goods, though. Not that we'd fleece you or anything. It's just, you know, needs must.
I understand.
Saying that, she might not be able to get anything down for you for a bit.
Ah, right.
She's got her hands full with the inventory, you see. It should have been my daughter's job, really, but the willful little rills decided to make herself scarce. Ah, the heavens only know where that girl's got to.
If you'd like me to keep an eye out for her.
Yeah, is she okay?
Oh, no. I couldn't ask that of an outsider. Could I? You wouldn't mind?
Of course not. She won't have gone far, will she?
I hope not. But I've scoured the entire village for her and come up empty-handed. Can't help thinking she might have gone on another one of her little adventures.
oh, she's not just like a palette swap of mid, is she?
Free spirit, is she?
Aye, that she is. Can't
I'm
get her
getting
to sit still,
vibes.
especially once you heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! You should have seen her little eyes light up. Oh, if she wanted to watch you arrive, she'd have made for the low gate where you first came in. The guard there might have spotted her. Maybe you could ask him. Ruka, her name is.
All right. I'll let you know if I find her. Try not to worry.
And he's gone.
Be a parent. Quest accepted.
She's just gonna stay here and wonder where she is.
Right?
What am I gonna do with these kids?
Hear me, mine ancestors. Grant me the strength to tame the troubled waters of mine heart, that it might at last find serenity.
Excuse me. You haven't seen the storekeeper's daughter, have you?
Little Ruka. I have, as it happens. She went out through the gate not long ago.
Out of the village? Alone?
Aye, she does it all the time. There's a path off to the left which leads down to the river. Nice little spot, that. And safe as you like. The beasts of the mountain don't dare come so close to the village. That's where she'll be. Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
I will.
Damn, now that they give you that teleport back option, I don't have to be afraid of like stalking them up, you know? Because I can just go do it and then teleport right back. Because before I would like, you know, trap, accept a couple of them in the same area, do a row. Bloody-eyed.
They're not here either. It's you! I've been looking everywhere for you.
You must be Rooker.
You know my name?
Okay, that is fabric over your hair. Yes, okay.
Your father asked me to
Better
keep an
angle
eye out
there.
for you. You left without telling him where you were going. He was worried.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
All right.
Seriously, that's the
On the way
mission?
home, you can tell me all about the
No,
world beyond
Reggie, the
wall.
monster is waiting right behind me. We have to turn around first.
Everything might be a stretch.
What? Really? No turnaround and oh no! Dun, 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 you know?
Thank you for bringing her home.
Baited.
And, sorry for this.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure.
Daddy, did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times! Cities, they call them. And in these cities, they have great big walls and towers.
You put ideas in my daughter's head?
Oh.
That's the mission.
Indoctrinate.
Tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She, has a lot of them. One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like? Reckon you've made a good first impression.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
she's ever
about
met.
that.
Now you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very careful who we're letting in and out. A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part, we'll make do with what we've got, including what the old Northerners left us.
Yes. You built on top of the old ruins, didn't you?
Well, they make for fine foundations. Their masons clearly knew what they were doing. That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Oh, it's everything else that's the problem. Medicines, metals for tool making, anything like that. We have to dress up as traveling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray to every cloud in the heavens that nobody sees through us.
Which explains why you need Gil.
Aye. And now Rook is back, my wife should be free to assist you with any potential purchases. So please, do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings loose.
Currency is the same. All right, kids, you want to learn about the outside world? Let me tell you the story of a town called Moor. It's right over there, actually.
Do I need a visa to visit?
Actually, no. The boat, you get off the boat, right? Park it on that beach and walk like 30 minutes that way. First place you should visit.
Thanks for bringing me daughter back. I don't grudge her looking for adventure, but she's got to pull her weight like the rest of us.
Okay, yeah.
Whoa.
Anyway, Now we've got the inventory done, I can attend to my own tasks, like seeing to our visitors' needs. So, was the route you wanted?
Yes.
I won't have to charge you.
I understand.
Smile and nod. Memo waistcloth.
If you're
Sure.
sure you need it.
Damn. Always squeezing in apostrophes where you didn't think they could fit one.
And a Minwo armoring.
I mean, that's a net positive, right?
I'd say so.
Probably. 16 up for 5 down?
16
Probably.
more defense for 5 health, yeah?
God.
May it serve you well.
I'll believe.
Every time.
Just get good.
I'll be here.
Invent your own exchange rate.
What do you think the tributary sees in those outsiders?
Enough to welcome them into our midst, and so we must do the same.
How long do you think this bridge has been standing?
Elixir, last elixir.
Yeah. I can top off.
Who's selling? Hey, Ma.
When you've decided what you want, just let me know.
Ah, you also have elixirs.
Well, if you're sure you need it, may it serve you well.
And you're full of strength tonic and stone strength.
I mean, I'll take this barely understandable sound over. You're rubbing me blind.
I'll be here.
You set the fucking price, Karen. You scanned it, you beeped it, you typed it into the register. You handed it to me with a receipt and you went, "You're robbing me blind."
Off to the surge, are you?
Yep.
Just you stay close to the tributary. We don't want you getting lost in the forest.
There's a pair of ships just up ahead.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
She wouldn't hear me.
Yeah, I was about to say, would Ambrosia come flying in from outside the fucking barrier?
You're on your own. Damn. Dude, that was a combo.
Come on!
That was sick. Can we get much higher?
Clive?
He needed a moment.
Yeah, let's go. This is the fun stuff. Combining the
The
jumps
quickest route to the
with
surge
snatch.
is due east, past the second galley.
Hell yeah.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an icon of water gets angry?
Really, brother? Did you have to ask? Caution, brother.
Oh, we stepping.
I love it. I love it. Aerial Rave, reset, mix in the shot.
Helmbreaker. Uh-oh. I don't like the look of this.
Okay. All right.
Tonberries. Foul creatures consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Okay, okay. Health is going down. But I don't want you to get hit.
They're dying. They're dying. They're dying.
Scary name, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Scary reputation.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Their name precedes them.
We need a Tonberry King to show up. One hit, one kill.
I put some respect on that name. I've learned. Across many games.
This one.
Let's go.
Been a while.
Okay, okay.
They're always real. Good focus. Come on, team.
Okay, the healing was not a ton. Let me keep another eye on that for the slot.
Oh wait, go back. There's something on the right here.
Yeah. Thank you. Fool's Gold. Was that a sellable?
Crafting, yeah. No gear.
Yeah, I was... Let me keep an eye on how much a Titanic block heals me for that item.
I can smell the sea.
It's not far now.
Sick.
How will we reach the surge?
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape.
Dead end. Okay. I'll trust you.
Yellow flowers. And here are some blue flowers, right? Oh no, they're not there. They're not very blue.
Might I inquire about the ray of light?
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea. And Dwalius by his people.
It's beautiful. It's all sparkly and stuff.